Okay. Yeah. Hello and welcome back. And I am here with two opera studio members, and we are going to talk about the experience. And girls, do you want to present yourselves?
Hi, my name is Yeonju Katarina Jang from South Korea, and since last year I'm here in Open Studio.
Hallo, mein Name ist Claire Gascoin, ich bin Französin-Niederländerin, ich bin Mezzosopran und ich bin auch im zweiten Jahr des Open Studios.
So, how would you describe what is opera studio?
Es ist genau eine Brücke, so von Studenten zum professionellen Sänger. Auf diesem Weg machen wir viele Fehler und korrigieren sie und verbessern uns durch Coachings, Meisterkurse und Auftritte.
Es ist ein super Einstieg ins deutsche Theaterleben. Wir können sehr viel von den Kollegen lernen. Wir können immer mit wirklich wunderbaren Sänger, Dirigenten, alle Kollegen eigentlich arbeiten. Das bringt uns sehr viel.
What was your experience of getting into the studio? What did you do?
Wir müssen erstmal einen Lebenslauf einschicken mit Aufnahmen. Dann werden wir zum Vorsingen eingeladen, hoffentlich, nicht immer natürlich. Diesen Glück haben wir gehabt und dann wurden wir ausgesucht, deshalb sind wir jetzt hier. Ja.
And what are your difficulties in the opera studio? And for the opposite side, what are the things you are very happy to experience here?
Ich würde sagen, das gehört zu den positiven und negativen Seiten. Man muss lernen, sehr vielseitig zu sein und viele Aufgaben gleichzeitig schaffen zu können. Ich bin zum Beispiel gerade in einer Woche in 4 verschiedene Produktionen und muss von einem Debüt zu dem anderen gehen, von einer Sprache zu der anderen. Aber das ist auch natürlich eine wunderbare Sache, weil da lernt man, das zu schaffen. Ja, mental und sängerisch. Ja.
Katharina, für dich?
Das ist eine langweilige Antwort, aber ich habe überhaupt keine Schwierigkeiten im Moment, weil ich weiß, dass jeder Moment mir eines Tages helfen wird. Und ja, zusätzlich hoffe ich mit Kolleginnen, die hier kennengelernt habe, in Kontakt bleiben und vielleicht durch sie weitere Möglichkeiten erhalten kann.
Meine Wünsche wären einfach weiter arbeiten zu können in diesem Feld, weitere spannende Menschen kennenzulernen aus verschiedenen Kulturen, aus verschiedenen Herkünften, die mir künstlerisch weiterbringen und diesen Beruf auszuüben. Wir sind sehr privilegiert, das zu machen. Es ist nicht jeden Tag einfach, aber es ist ein Geschenk.
Tell the audience that most of them, they don't know personally an opera singer in their lives. So they only see us on the stage. So who we are.
I would say on the stage you see the glitter and you see the moment of the show. You don't see the amount of hours we work to get there. How many people are involved, backstage, on stage. You don't see the doubts. You don't see all the failures we've had before arriving where we arrive.
Well, I think I can say that we are also managing some things that other people, they don't. For example, for us, being healthy is the crucial thing, and we are also very sensitive for it. So if we get sick, we might be even longer sick than other people. So this is why when you can see opera singers that are like covered and with a mask all the time, and we really need to take care of our instrument, which is our body, because if something is wrong, this is our problem and we can't perform. Our lives can be very difficult. We are getting through a lot of rejections, a lot of difficulties of sometimes the voice doesn't work. Some days work, sometimes doesn't work, and we need to have our people to support us, that people we can trust on, that can give us this basic fertile ground.
So how did you manage to get your job after leaving Open Studio? And I'm doing my last season now, and I was wondering if could you give me some tips? Yes.
So it's very important to take advantage of being in the opera studio. Staatsoper Hamburg has a very good name. So this is the time to get an agency, for example, because with the agencies, this is how we get the auditions. So you apply everywhere because we get a lot of, not a lot of people also, they have the time, sadly, to answer. If they, for example, they don't search for a soprano or a mezzo-soprano, sometimes they're not going to even tell you that. So quantity, we need to send a lot of applications, and this is what I did. I also invited people to my performances, and from this I also got auditions for the agencies, and then I got my agency and they started to send me for auditions for Festvakante as an ensemble member, and I was very happy to get accepted to the Theater Magdeburg, where I am now an ensemble member. And it is it's a journey, as we said before, because we get a lot of no. Some people will like us and some people won't like us, and that's also very, very normal. So we need to remember this to keep our brain healthy and keep on walking.
I think you're right, being aware of your strengths and weaknesses and work on that and take advantage of the strengths and help them carry the rest. And I think what you said was beautiful, Katharina, that every experience, good or maybe less good, brings us further because we learn from it and we learn how to deal with it next time. And here in the studio we have generally productions on the smaller and on the bigger stage. And so you learn a lot from both, because being very close to an audience is not that easy either. When you are in the big room, you have distance and you don't focus on that. When you have a smaller room, it's very intimate. Yeah.
So girls, what are the things that you learned, especially in the time of the opera studio, that you didn't experience or knew before?
Es ist wirklich ein Einstieg ins deutsche Theaterleben, aber man sieht ein bisschen von allen Berufen, man lernt die Leute kennen und persönlich, das heißt, man wird irgendwann auch schon den Techniker natürlich erkennen oder die Person von den Requisiten. Es ist ein voller Beruf, man sieht die Menschen, die sich um die Administration kümmern, man lernt von denen auch, wie das Business funktioniert, was die nächsten Schritte sind für uns, wie die Kontakte sich etablieren. Ja.
Was vermisst du im Open Studio?
So the opera studio for me was really one of the best times in my life because it felt like we are a very small and close family. I got friends for life from this experience. We did a lot of projects on stage together, but also we were like best friends because we knew what we are going through, and we got very close as friends. We supported each other, and for me also the experience that to be a bit like wrapped in a bubble, small bubble of like opera studio, so we still can make the mistakes and we still have things to learn and to get world-class artists to work with us. That was also an amazing experience. I learned so much about singing, about how to present myself on stage. This is really, it was a very unique experience that I was very lucky to be at. I'm sure you feel the same because in Staatsoper Hamburg, it's a big name, but it feels like a family that we are very, for me at least, it felt like it's very human.